Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I'm going to be reacting to a few songs chosen by you guys over on Instagram and on Patreon. And I haven't done a video on YouTube in so long, so I just thought, come on now, let's do a sort of compilation of songs and just get on with it, have fun with it, and just, I don't know, listen to what's been going on, because I actually have not been listening to anything really. I've been listening to old stuff and not the new stuff. That's just me. I just never, like, literally without you guys, I'm like lost. I'm totally lost, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't even know what I'm listening to anymore. I'm just like, I don't know. I need you to guide me, my spirit guides. But about the name spirit guides, I was also thinking, like, spirit guides, I love the name, but I feel like it needs to, like, shift. I've shifted, we've all grown, I'm 30 now, you know, and I'm like, spirit guides I love because you are my musical spirit guides. You guide me to great music, it's just true. But I kind of just want to open a video and be like, hi, how's it going? And, like, carry on the video. I know that sounds, like, really weird, but, like, I kind of just want to open a video and be like, hello, how are you? Anyway, let's get on with it. Like, just chill. Let me know what you think. Like, we can always try it, because, I don't know, saying hello, my wonderful spirit guides, I love it, but it's also, like, new people coming. No one's ever said anything, but, like, even, like, just new people coming, they might be like, why spirit guides? Because it's such an old story of why. And the story literally is that, like, because you all guide me to great music, you are my spirit, my musical spirit guides. But, yeah, like, you still are, but I want to change it. I just do. I just want to do something a bit different. Anyway, that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is I want to listen to some good songs. So I have made a selection of, like, definites, ones that I'm definitely going to listen to today. And I've also made a list of at least one song from each patron request. And it was only 4 people that actually requested. I don't know if everyone saw the post, but only 4 people. Maybe some of you made your request on Instagram though. I don't know. And then I've done like a Wheel of Fortune type thing where I'll put, like, the songs in to the Wheel of Fortune. And actually thinking about that, I haven't actually pre-put them in, which is irritating. Why haven't I done that? I don't know. I haven't done it, but I'll do it when we get to it. I might actually do that one, the Wheel of Fortune, in a different video if I can't get this one all done today. But we'll see. I might make a separate one where I do a Wheel of Fortune and you guys can add more songs, and, you know, I'll make a YouTube post as well so that you can add songs and it could be like a huge Wheel of Fortune, and, like, whatever it lands on, we could do up to, like, 10 songs in the video, and if you're lucky, you're lucky. We can figure it out. But yeah, I might do that in a separate video. So today I'm just going to do the pre-picked songs and the 4 songs that were chosen by patrons as well. So we've got a good selection. We've got Florence and the Machine, Everybody Scream, Sophie, O, and Get Higher. We've got Babymetal and Poppy, From Me to You. Then we got Poppy, Amy Lee and Courtney, Laplante. I don't know how to say her name. Laplante? I don't know. End of You. And then we got Petras Freak It. We got Oklou, Family and Friends. We've got Ethel Cain, Nettles, and Wolf Alice, White Horses. And you know what? I might throw in Ayesha, Erotica, Menlo Park. I think it was. I'm not sure. Menlo Park. Just because I'm really curious about that one. My daughter quite likes sorry, I'm feeling a bit like, spasmy, but Ayesha Erotica, so I don't know, I'm just very, interested in that one. But yeah, all the rest will come in a separate video for another day. But yes, let's get on with it. Oh yes, also for anyone new here who might not know, I want to let you know that I do have a neurological disorder called functional neurological disorder, which basically is a neurological disorder that mimics many other neurological disorders, such as, like, it can mimic things like Tourette's, it can mimic things like tardive dyskinesia, dystonia, Parkinson's, epilepsy, all those things. So if you see me, like, making a face or having a moment, or I might have to sometimes stop the video and stuff like that, it's because of that specific disorder. And I also have spinal issues that can cause pain, and nerve issues that cause a lot of pain. And the nerve issues are kind of like annoying me right now. They're always annoying me though, the nerve issues. And especially when I do my makeup, because I'm like doing my makeup, brushing my face with brushes, it like starts like getting the trigeminal nerves a little bit irritated. So sometimes it can calm down, sometimes it can get worse. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you know. But anyway, let's actually get on with it. Starting with Florence and the Machine. Everybody scream! Everybody scream! Everybody scream! Da, 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 Halloween! Oh my god, I can't believe there's new Florence music, honestly. That's like so exciting. And it looks like the album comes out this Halloween. On Halloween, or? Yeah, it literally comes out on Halloween. That's crazy. Oh my god, is it going to be a spooky one? I feel like her last one, me and names is so bad. Dance. Why? It's just every time I'm on the spot as well. It's like my brain likes to go, you don't know shit. But no, I do. Dance Fever, of course, my literal favourite one as well. But anyway, yeah, I feel like that one had quite a lot of dark themes. Actually, Florence has always had like little dark themes as well as hopeful themes throughout, her career. But no, this one coming out on Halloween feels like it's going to be like a super spooky one, which is so exciting because I am very spooky core. If you haven't noticed by my freaking eyebrows and hair, I'm pretty witchy, pretty spooky, pretty vampire-y, but then I'm also like super fairy, like, and mermaid vibes as well. But no, I do love a spooky sound. Okay, right, anyway, let's bloody get into it. Okay, everybody scream. Ooh, the screaming. On stage, and I call her by her first name. I break down, get up, and do it all again. I can come here and scream as loud as I will. Ooh, the vibrato. Everybody sing! The halftime. Actually, it feels like a whole freaking bar goes by. Yeah, I don't have to be quiet. Nice. Yeah, I don't have to be quiet. I love that. Very normal all at the same time. Even when you're screaming my name. Shaking my gold like a tambourine. A bouquet of brambles. I like the way she said that. Everybody that synthy sound in there. Here I can take up the whole of the sky. I'm just so glad you came, begging and screaming my name. Scream! Everybody up! Everybody scream! The medicine, the smells and the injections, the harvest, the needle, madness and the mystery. Oh, what has it done to me? Everybody scream. Ooh, okay. So is this the only single we have so far? Like, that's all we've got. And, oh, I got, like, prickly goosebumps on my scalp. That is so exciting. What the heck? The words, everything. The sound, all of it, it's the sound I love from Florence. That real, even a it really gives you that traveling feeling, and it's like traveling in, it's journeying through like a dark path. But it also had such a like warm sizzle with the synths as well, like literally like. I don't know, like creaking in there, giving it some like, even though we got like the sort of band feel, it has the synths too, giving it some extra something, extra spice. And then of course the group vocals, like absolutely amazing when it's like that, and it just feels like a coven of witches all like chanting, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, let's have a look at those lyrics then. We gotta have a look at those lyrics. Get on the stage and I call her by her first name. Trying to stay away, but I always meet her back at this place. She gives me everything. I feel no pain. I break down, get up and do it all over again because it's never enough, and she makes me feel loved. I could come here and scream as loud as I want. Getting on a stage and calling her by her first name, is it sort of like invoking a spirit within her? Like invoking this sort of part of her that allows her to be free and scream, and allows her to be mad, allows her to be angry and ferocious as a woman. But then it still says stuff like try to stay away, but I always meet her back at this place. It's like she tries to like stay away from that person, but she always finds herself kind of like, when I say person, it's like energy. Let's say that energy, but she always finds herself back at that place, always needing to let herself go. She gives me everything. I feel no pain. That's interesting too, though. Like, could it even be a drug? She gives me everything. I feel no pain. I break down, get up and do it all over again because it's never enough, and she makes me feel loved. I could come here and scream as loud as I want. It does just feel like this sort of like entity that is all about, it's like Lilith almost, like something that is pure rage and fire, and you're allowed to be extremely like angry around her, but you don't want to be around her all the time because you don't always want to be in that energy yourself. I don't know. Here I don't have to be quiet. She's saying here as well, like she's in a place. Here I don't have to be quiet. Here I don't have to be kind, extraordinary and normal all at the same time. But look at me run myself ragged, blood on the stage. But how can I leave you when you're screaming my name? Is it even the audience, like the energy of the audience? She's somehow saying like, you know, she leaves it all out on the stage, all her pain out, all that energy, that darkness out on the stage. But sometimes she doesn't want to give it all away like that. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. Let's keep going. I will come for you in the evening, ragged and reeling, shaking my gold like a tambourine. She does it a bit like on the beat, like ba-dum, ba-dum, da-dum, da-dum. She does it a little bit like that. A bouquet of brambles, all twisted and tangled. I'll make you sing for me. I'll make you scream. Wow. Okay, so now she's saying to them, I'll come for you in the evening. Oh, maybe it's like a daytime feeling of, I don't want this rage in the day, like you're taking, but then by night, when I'm out on the stage, I can let it all out on the stage. I don't know, I might not be making any sense there, but here I can take up the whole of the sky, unfurling, becoming my full size, and look at me burst through the ceiling. Aren't you so glad you came, breathless and begging and screaming my name? Yeah, it's like a flip. It's turned round. She's harnessing the energy. She's not feeling taken over by that energy anymore. She's now harnessed it, and she's almost in power of it. The witchcraft, the medicine, the spells, and the injections. The harvest, the needle protect me from evil. The magic and the misery, madness and the mystery. Oh, what has it done to me? Everybody screams. See, that's interesting. Injections and needles. She mentions both those things. And that just gets me wondering why a little bit, like, what has, is there something to do with drugs? Something to do with, I don't know, something to do with needles, maybe even something to do with illness. I do wonder. In an interview with Zane Lowe, Florence Welsh commented on the sonic influences and inspirations behind everybody's scream. It says, sorry, that did not make sense. I was looking for was an ominous feeling, but that also has clarity and beauty in those incredible soaring choruses like Adele and incredible ballads. We were looking at a lot of pop as well, and the amazing things that are happening in pop, like, well, it's so experimental at the moment. We're listening to Angel of My Dreams by Jade in the studio, and it was just like pulling all those things together. That's interesting, because like obviously to me it didn't feel like it had that sound whatsoever. However, it did have an experimental sound with that sort of halftime moment and little synths creeping in. But I definitely wouldn't say it had a feeling of what Jade is, but that's what inspiration is. You can pull little things that mean something to you. You're inspired to maybe put something into your song because of what you heard, but it doesn't have to sound like, the audience does not have to see the correlation. That's like true art though. I want to know more about it. Please do let me know what your interpretations are. It definitely just feels like to me like it's like feeling like rage taking over, but then harnessing her rage and being able to put it out into the art, putting out on the stage in a way that makes her feel free. And yeah, like she feels amazing, or she doesn't have to feel swallowed by her pain anymore. She's able to release it through her music. And I feel like she has said this time and time again in her music. It's just, she still feels that way. And so she's telling us again. And I love that. Alrighty, now we're going to listen to Oh by Sophie. And then right after that one, we're going to listen to Get Higher by Sophie. Oh my God, I'm so excited for these. And I think this is part of like the Product era. So I'm super excited for that, because Product might have been one of my favourite sort of eras of Sophie, actually. Or like, you know, her collection of music. I really love the Product songs. So yeah, let's do it. Oh.
Am I your lover? When you fantasize, or is it my body that you're balling on my dress design? Ooh, tell me, baby, could you take me there? I need a champion, a rook for one night. So, ooh, tell me, baby, make up your mind. I said, ooh, tell me, baby, make up your mind.
I love that they named the song Ooh. With the ooh? It's so simple, but so like, it makes so much sense.
In this darkness, piercing laser beams, gyrating bodies, drag me. Do it fast, down to the river by the shard of glass. So, tell me, baby, make
I just love that.
I said, tell me, baby, because I think about you know you've only got one night.
Oh, it feels so classic.
So, tell me, baby.
Oh, so cute. It's just so bubbly, so like, yeah, like, you know, it's that, I love it when Sophie does have a singer and it's so bubblegum. It really is bubblegum and so bright and pop-tastic, but like very much like Aqua, you know what I mean? It has like such, like the colouring is just so bright pink, bright blue, bright like, all the bright colours just to make up that sort of Barbie-licious, like, sweetness, cuteness, but then with, like, the really cool, bouncy, bubbly sounds in it, and, like, the high synths, like, that just give it that brightness. It really feels bright. Barbie, one of her songs should have been in the Barbie movie for sure. But yeah, no, that one's really cute. I want to go on to the next one, though, which is Get Higher.
Let your body get higher. Let your body get higher. Let your body get, let your body get, let your body get higher.
Here we go.
When I'm feeling lonely and deep down in despair. Let your body get higher. Let your body get higher. Your body, let your body get higher.
Yes!
Let your body get higher. Let your body get higher.
Yeah, this is my favourite type of Sophie vibe. You really get to like
Get higher.
feel it all.
Higher.
Let your body get higher.
Yeah.
Let your body get. Let your body get higher.
Oh, yeah.
Let your body get higher. Let your body get higher.
Let me see you get higher. One more time.
When I'm feeling lonely and deep down in despair, call a friend of mine up and try somewhere.
Here we go.
Let your body get higher.
Higher.
Let your body get higher.
Higher.
Let your body get higher.
Get higher. Get higher. Still higher.
There's so much like swag to it. Honestly, Sophie was a bit of a G. She really knew how to throw some like filthy ass sort of like grit into it. You know what I mean? Like she had like Ooh is so pop, so bubbly, but then Get Higher has that little bit of boom, boom, boom. You know, it's gritty, it's a little bit dirty, it's a little bit filthy, but it doesn't have like a grit to it where you're like, oh, like it's gravelly, but it's got that swag to it. She's G, man. Like she was a G. And honestly, like hearing it with like the like squeaky sound and then like the obviously squeaky voice too. And like I love hearing like the sort of instruments that she puts in, like the sounds she puts in, and hearing them separated. I think I like it a little bit more than Ooh, even though Ooh I like for a whole different reason. But Get Higher is something that I'd probably listen to a lot more often. But yes, I actually do kind of want to stand up because I'm feeling quite a bit of pain sat down. So I'm going to have to shift around for a minute. Okay, sorry everybody. I had to kind of recalibrate because where I was sat, I didn't realise, but it was actually like really painful on my back, and I could start to feel it sort of take its toll, and yeah, it just wasn't going to work out, otherwise things would have got a lot worse. So I was like, you know what, I think I need to be stood up, and like the only way, and like the only place I could be stood up is in the living room, and yeah, so I had to set it all up in here. I definitely should have done that in the first place, but you know, sometimes you don't even know what you're going to feel like, what's going to happen or anything like that, so yeah, been a bit of a rocky start. However, I'm feeling a lot better now. Also, I had to change my bra because the bra I was wearing was squeezing me just that little bit too much around the rib cage. I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm being constricted by a boa constrictor. So yeah, I had to change my bra. That feels a bit better. Also in here, if I feel like I need a bit of movement in my hips, I have got a walking pad. So if I, you know, for the extra level, we'll be using the walking pad as well. But for now, I'm just stood up. Maybe I'll throw down some dance moves. Who knows? But yeah. Also, if you don't see me reacting like massively or bobbing along, sometimes that's because it causes more pain. It starts like shaking up the nerves. Honestly, it's all just really annoying. And I realised I didn't take my afternoon nerve medication. So I'm actually going to go do that really quickly. All right, okay. Also, it just wouldn't be me if there wasn't a few freaking hiccups along the way. It wouldn't be me. Right, now I'm ready to start again. Well, not start again, the whole video again. But, you know, I'm recalibrated and I'm ready to give it that extra bit of va-va-voom. Okay, anyway, now we have Poppy with Babymetal, and a song is called From Me to You. Okay, I'm really excited for this because I remember saying, like, when reacting to Poppy, like, oh, kind of reminds me of Babymetal. And, like, Babymetal is a band that I listened to years and years ago, and I remember like people would listen to them as a kind of like a joke, but I remember me and my partner at the time would listen to them at home, and it wasn't a joke. We actually loved them so much, and we were like, it was fun, it was new, it was different, and it was like something that we hadn't heard before, mixing like so many genres like that. So yeah, and then obviously Poppy has done that exact same thing, mixing the pop with the metal, so it actually only makes freaking sense that they've done a song together. About time, you know? Alright, let's do it.
Let's go! And you're scared 'cause you're running for cover, but you might be ready for it. And they will find you where you are. They'll make you run on fast, or we will never, never get apart. They ain't the last motive, and I'll hold you to a fragile and fine. With this rage inside me, give me to talk it.
Okay.
There's no time like where we are. I'm so bored, I don't care for the consequence, so I'll come find you where you are. This isn't my way, and it goes from me to you. I'm getting it from your mouth. You can stop it. With this rage inside me, give me to talk it.
Yeah,
Give me to talk it.
I love it. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, I'm really liking this. I like those melodies. Woo! Oh, I love the way she does that, so open. Key change. Oh, that's so good. Yes! Such a Babymetal feel here. Absolute banger, absolute banger. Also, like, sometimes I wasn't sure if Babymetal was singing or Poppy was singing. I don't know. It felt like mainly Poppy, and the whole vibe felt very Poppy. I wonder if, like, it does say From Me Too featuring Poppy, so obviously it's Babymetal's band, which are just, Babymetal's band are insanely talented, featuring Poppy, but it definitely had a very strong Poppy feel. But then again, our Babymetal's music leaning more into that type of metal. It really did still blend different types of metals and different rhythms as well. I really love it when that happens. Like, stand up, make your move. It feels like punky in those bits. I really love that. And then it also, what is it? What did they say? Timmy chicken dinner talkie. Wait, I need to know. It's so hard to hear. Give me I don't know. I always try and know, but I never do know. But no, I really liked it though. Just obviously brilliant metal sound. Love it. But I am really interested in hearing the one with Amy Lee. Sorry, I keep mentioning Amy Lee more than Courtney, but I have to admit, I never really listened to, I don't even know, like Firefly, what were they called? Not Firefly. What was it? See, I don't even know the freaking name. But then again, when do I ever know the name of anything? Spirit Box. Oh, what was it even in freaking? What am I thinking of? Fireflies. What? Spirit Box. Yeah, I never really listened to a lot of Spirit Box. I remember seeing like Spirit Box music videos. I think. Hang on. I remember seeing a video where she had like a sort of flowery crown on and she was doing like screaming and she looked all like kind of, you know, chill as she was doing it in a field, and I thought that was really cool. Yeah, I don't really know her very well, but I do know that Spirit Box is massive, like literally massive, and she is one of like the big females in rock and metal music, so that's awesome. And then obviously Amy Lee, of course I know who Amy Lee is, it's Evanescence, and then obviously I know who Poppy is. Duh. Just listen to her. Just listen to her just now. Right, anyway, let's do it. End of You. Oh, I feel so much better now. I'm stood up and like, I feel so free, like I can expand a bit more. It's so nice.
Toil in silence, don't know where my mind is, numb from the shock of it all. Can you feel it taking over? I know I'm not alone. Waves should drag me out. When every lie was kept so close, gave for what I chose, burning my pulling the plug on my dream. End of you is the start of life for me. Crystalline castles turn to dust in the
Poppy. Obviously.
burn it down. I feel it creeping in. I'm back at the edge again. When every lie was kept so close, for what I chose, dream.
Wow.
End of you is the start of life for me. Set for blind, no I can finally see the start of life for me. Make me feel so wide awake for good this time. You are an echo of a dream as it fades from my mind. Wide awake for good this time. So from a fractured lullaby,
Wow, she sounds cool.
straining from my eyes.
That's beautiful.
Wanted was stolen.
The vocals, what the hell?
End of you is the start of life for me.
Woo! Oh my gosh. That is actually such a good collab. Like, you get worried sometimes when you see big names, and big names when it comes to like rock as well, like females in rock. Sorry, that's like a big deal. That is probably a little daunting when you haven't heard the song yet, right? You feel a little bit like, oh, please be good. I literally need this to be good. If it's not good, then my goodness, this is going to be a hard listen and actually kind of very disappointing and very upsetting. I think that was actually really, really freaking sick. They were absolutely blending together so well. It didn't feel like they were trying to sing over each other in any way. It didn't feel like they were trying to take over in any way. It genuinely felt like a collaboration, and they all just worked together amazingly. Oh my freaking god, that was so good. I actually feel like I need to look at the lyrics of that one because it felt really meaningful. I'm going under. I don't know why, but it made me think of that song. I'm going under. I'm drowning in you. I'm falling forever. I've got to break through. I was not ready. I was not ready. Anyway, that's not what we're meant to be doing here. But you know, I saw the challenge. The challenge was there. I had to do it. I didn't have to do it though, did I? Right. Amy Lee, she says, I toil in silence, don't know where my mind is, numb from the shock of it all. Cut myself open, but I wasn't broken. Tried to fix what wasn't wrong. Ooh. So it feels like she has, torn herself apart, even though there wasn't anything wrong with her. She has absolutely tried to fix what isn't broken, for sure. That's literally what she's saying. But saying numb from the shock of it all is interesting, because it's like something obviously happened to her and she's in shock. Maybe she's been told that she is terrible, that she is bad. So she's tried to fix herself, even though she knows now that she wasn't broken. When every light was kept so close, burned by the game for what I chose. Now you're tossing and turning, I'm pulling the plug on the dreams, because the end of you is the start of life for me. Wow, I wonder what it means. Like, is it really about a significant other, or is it about, like, the game, burned by the game for what I chose? Is it like the game of, like, is it the music industry almost? It says here, in an interview with NME, Poppy and Amy Lee shared their views on what this line means to them. Poppy saw it as a sign of power and the strength found in unity, stating, it's more of a universal message. I don't want to classify it, but I know what it means to me. Watching the video of all of us together, it feels strong and powerful. Imagine the things they can do when they're united. It's grounded in strength. Yeah, okay, amazing. On the other hand, Amy Lee interpreted it in a more direct social context. For me, it's about taking on the patriarchy. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Some sort of like, especially being in the music industry as a woman in rock music. I know I've said that 1,000 times, but come on, it's a big deal here. It's such a male-dominated like space. It really is. So like being like a woman in that space must be difficult. But like the end of that patriarchy, the end of like men being like thinking they're in control of it all is a start of life for her. I love that. In order to make way for the new, we have to let some old ways die, and I don't feel that should be as hard as it is. I love change, and things can stand to definitely get a lot better than they are right now. It's about challenging the norms and showing how strong we are when unified as women. Yes, exactly. Yes. So Poppy says, how was I to know crystalline castles turn to dust in the palm of your hand? But I'm wide awake this time. Burn it down to find nothing inside. It's like you've built these castles, but there's nothing in there. There's nothing of substance in there. There's no real power to it. There's no real, like, hierarchy there in a way. There's no king. There's no nothing. Like, we can all be equal. So yeah, the breakdown with Courtney as well, saying, because the end of you is the start of life for me, the start of life for me. My innocence was blind, now I can finally see the start of life for me. Yeah, like being an innocent woman in the industry or in life, just being so naive to what, like, the patriarchy is, like, was blinding. But then as you grow older and you realise and you go through experiences, your eyes become more and more open. You make me feel so wide awake for good this time. You are an echo of a dream as it fades from my mind. I like that lyric. Wide awake for good this time, I can finally let go of the shame as I claim my new life. Oh, I like that you're an echo of a dream as it fades from my mind. It's like you are just a slight memory of a dream I had. But it's almost like she's talking to the ladies, you know? Like saying you're an echo of a dream. It's like, I used to have this dream that was fading from my mind, but you're an echo of it. You are reminding me of the dream I had and the dream I could still have and a dream I could still fulfill. Maybe if you look at it in a positive way. Sung from a fractured lullaby, innocence draining from my eyes, all I want was stolen. I hate all that I believed. Ah, yeah. You're tossing and turning and pulling the plug because the end of you is start of life for me. Yeah, it's just a very powerful, powerful song. Wonderful. I love it so much. Right, so I think I'm actually going to go for a little stroll on my walking pad. I think we're at the stage now where I need to get some movement going. Proper movement. It's nothing worse than just standing in one place. While we listen to the next song, Petras Freak It. Actually, good time to get walking. All right, let's do this. Sorry, this is actually kind of hilarious, but it's good for me. All right, let's go.
Freak it. Freak it. Freak it with stilettos on. Freak it with your headphones on. Freak it. I love you. Freak it. 'Cause you got no job. Freak it.
Me.
Kiss brand on your jeans. Fishnets, pull them up for me. You don't be a tease. Freak it for me, for sure.
So lifted here. It's gonna hit real hard, isn't it?
Freak it.
Woo!
Freak it. Freak it, baby, grab someone. Freak it. Play it like a PlayStation. Freak it. Freak the whole around this mall. Up and down, you got it. Freak it, don't be nonchalant. Penthouse floor to the base some more. You got it.
Woo!
Touch that. You got it.
Freak it till you don't know what you're freaking for.
Kiss brand on your jeans.
It's very Charlie XCX, this one. And I love that about it.
Freak it for me, for sure. Touch that.
But then it's also so Petras, isn't it? I forget, like, she has songs like this, as I always listen to her slut pop ones. Ready? Oh, 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 oh.
Freak it.
I love that synth. It's so gaga as well. Up pop.
Freak it.
Love it. Oh, it's just so much fun. Petras really knows how to throw a party, knows how to make it fun. I love it. It's actually a really cute song as well, being like, no matter who you are, what you're doing, what your life circumstances are, I'll see you at the show and we can freak it all together. So nice. I love that. All right. Now we've got, Oklou. I've never heard of Oklou. Also, sorry, because you could probably hear the treadmill sounds, maybe. Unless, like, the noise cancellation is popping, but I don't know about that. But anyway, Oklou, family and friends. I don't know what vibe Oklou is or anything. I remember loads of people, like, requesting her, though. And I was going to do the album, but then obviously things happened, life happened. So, I don't know what the vibe is. Alrighty, let's go.
You said things I couldn't remember. 4 days into December, for the girls to enjoy. He said to me, you can't escape, chase the boredom away. Why the chorus started, been singing around.
It's so pretty.
I'll be singing pleasure and pain, blessed by family and friends, starting life at the end. Is it even real?
Is it even real? Wow. Kind of reminds me of Bjork a little bit. Yeah, I think it's just obviously that fluty sound. And just that sort of tense delicateness. Ooh.
In time,
pretty.
Dancing in a room. I'll be singing pleasure and pain. Try every
So icy. And you feel like a little bit more submerged into that, like, you know, Arctic waters. Or Antarctic waters. Wow. Ooh. Interesting. So delicate. Alright, one sec. I feel like when I'm talking I should stop the walking. And then when the music's playing I can start the walking. You know what I mean? So like, it's not too noisy. Right, that is definitely loosening up my lower back region though, which is what I needed. I definitely want to look into that one. Whew, I'm getting sweaty, guys. Getting very sweaty. My hair is actually annoying me as well, being like this. I feel too like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Just too like, you know, it's like two in my face. I feel like Myrtle, you know, from American Horror Story. But then I just don't like the side of my face much, you know? My jawline could be more jawline-ish, but it's just not. It's just like a big old potato shape. He said things I couldn't remember 4 days into December. For the ghosts to enjoy, he said that I'd never be able to put my heart on the table for somebody to eat. Oh, I like that she does say, he said things I couldn't remember 4 days into December, because it's cold in December and it had a cold feeling. I really like that. And also putting a heart on a table for somebody to eat. Maybe she's saying like she's icy and cold, actually kind of emotionally cold. And she'll never be able to like put a heart down on a table so vulnerably for someone to actually devour, to someone to understand, to someone to like, you know, connect with. He said to me, you can't escape or chase the boredom away. While the chorus started dancing and around, he said I had nothing to say. Asked me, are you frozen? Are you even human? Are you even real? Yes, this is very much an Ice Queen sort of thing, but it sounds like she's saying he said all this, but she might not think it about herself. Maybe he's actually being like cruel and saying, you're so cold, you're so even human. Maybe he's overly emotional. I'll be singing pleasure and pain, trying everything I can. Run inside all the names. Is that what you meant? Let me forever lie in bed, blessed by family and friends, starting life at the end. Is it even real? Not entirely sure what that means. Let's have a look. Oklou, I don't know, reflects on themes of comfort, self-reflection and life cycles. She says she longs for constant sleep and finds comfort in other people's company. In an Office magazine interview, when asked about the perfect day lying in bed, she stated, I would take the time to actually watch movies during daytime because it's not something I do anymore. It's such a shame because when you watch movies at night, you fall asleep and movies deserve the actual focus and attention that you have throughout the morning or afternoon. Yeah, so I really want to normalize watching movies during the daytime. It would be great for all of us. Anyway, I would do that. I would probably sleep, of course. I would probably read, take the time to read and listen to podcasts. You know, nothing crazy, eat some blueberries. Additionally, starting life at the end could reflect Oklou's feelings about her entering her 30s, an age where she might no longer see herself as young. Yet her career is still unfolding. Born in 1993, she may feel that her success is truly beginning at a time when youth is slipping away, making her question whether she's starting too late or if new beginnings can emerge even when it feels like time is running out. Oh, that's really awesome. She's a bit older than me. She feels like she's suddenly, you know, getting her career together at an older age. Actually, that is actually so hopeful because I've been making music recently and I've made a song that I really, really, really like, and I just want to make a few more before I release it. But yeah, it takes so much time to make songs, and the fact that like I've only started making songs again now, at the age of 30, I think I needed time though. Like, I was working so much making videos that I didn't actually have time for anything else creative, like literally nothing else. So yeah, being able to have that time to make music has been wonderful, even though it is quite tricky and I don't use all my time to make it. It just, you have to be inspired, of course, but I didn't even have time for inspiration when I was making videos so much before. If I ever created my belly, stepping into the fantasy, would I want to go back in time to the infinite centre in the womb of my mother. Is the chorus so loud? That's interesting. If I ever created my belly stepping into the fantasy, would I go back in time? Because it's almost like, is she thinking about having her own child, but also going back in time to being a child in her mother's womb, like starting all over again, you know? They said to me, you can't escape one life into your name, chase a path you won't take, dancing in around. Maybe it's okay. Is it what you want? All right. Family and Friends feels like a battle almost, where I'd be searching for answers to unstated questions, escaping from something intangible, invisible, a memory. Maybe I like the idea that I'd be running away from something and I'm looking for good reasons to run. Maybe I just like that. Okay. I don't know how to tie it all together really, like from the start to the end, like thinking of this person saying that she's kind of cold and whatever. And then the rest of the lyrics kind of unfolded a different way, in my opinion. I guess I'm not like spending too much time trying to figure it out. But yeah, definitely feels like she is just moving on through life, starting again, and running away from all the things that she doesn't quite remember and doesn't really matter anymore, trying to chase things that actually do matter now. Yeah, let's go with that. All right, now we have Ethel Cain, Nettles. I also reacted to Ethel Cain and her album, EP, or whatever, Perverts, on Patreon, and it is actually a Patreon exclusive for now. Do not know if I'll be making a YouTube version. I don't know. Actually, it just, the way it is just doesn't feel like something I can cut up for YouTube, and I actually just do think I'm going to keep it as a Patreon exclusive, because there's been patrons there that have just literally stuck with me, even though when I've been making barely any content, and they've just stuck there to like support me. So no, it is a Patreon exclusive. I got to say, like, got to give them something. You know, you got to give them something. And I'm giving you guys something now with this video. I love you both equally, but there's also that whole thing of like the patrons have actually supported me in a way that I've genuinely needed so much, and that is financially. Cut to the chase, it's financially, all right? And it's been very helpful for me. So, yeah, anyway. And also, that's not to say that you're not important if you're not financially supporting me. Yeah, I can't ever be asked to go on about all that. You get it. Right, anyway, let's listen to Nettles. I will be reacting to the Would It Be Tucker at some point, though, and I'll put that one on YouTube. Don't you worry. Oh, yeah, I'm meant to be walking. Slacking on the job. My hair looks... Actually, no, I can't have my hair like this either. Anyway, let's stop complaining and get on with the music. Oh, that's so beautiful. Got a story.
Leave you until the end of the night, but not till daylight.
Oh.
Time passes slow in the flicker of the hospital light.
Wow.
I pray the race is worth the fight. Made a fool of myself. It wasn't pretty like the movies. It was ugly like what they all did to me. What I wouldn't do to anyone.
Oh, wow.
You know that's for sure. Tell me all the time not to worry. Wake up on my own. Held close all the time. Knowing I'm half of you.
This is so sad. Yeah, that kit, just so light but so much clarity. I love how it like just reach the forefront. Ooh.
To love me is to suffer me.
To love me is to suffer me. Oh, lyrics.
Why you say you are? Call myself. I want you for me. It's not that hard. That picture on the wall you're scared of looks just like you.
Oh, that's sad.
Maybe you're right.
It's almost like she's talking to this person at the hospital bed in their last moments of life.
Never seen brown eyes look so blue.
I love that lyric. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to hear an Ethel Cain song like this after hearing the Perverts EP. That is so scary. The versatility.
Now when I'm half of you, think of us inside after the wedding. This was over. Think of us inside. Girl, demons on the tower. It makes no difference who bad from who.
I love that vocal effect there. And it felt very like mono, but like layered. Really gotta look into these lyrics and what they mean, because obviously it's part of a story, surely. This is on the Willoughby Tucker album. The fact that I'm just having a stroll listening to this song actually feels amazing. I mean, who doesn't like listening to music when they're going for a walk? That's so, I don't know, to love me is to suffer me is crazy. Kind of get that though. Wow, what a gorgeous song. And like I said, absolutely such a breath of fresh air when I've just listened to like the Perverts EP and how like sort of dark and spooky that is. That one was just so light, and of course it is sad, but it's so gentle, and like I said, it feels like talking to someone while they're on their dying bed and like literally just telling them all the sweet stuff. And yeah, you get it. Let's have a look. I'm not going to go through every lyric. I'm going to go to the about section because that would be crazy. It says here, Nettles, so this is something that Ethel Cain has actually said. Nettles, the first single from my upcoming album, Willoughby Tucker, I'll Always Love You, is out everywhere now. This was the very first song I ever wrote in the Alabama house, where I finally finished Preacher's Daughter. I didn't even realise what story I was writing yet, but I think subconsciously, because I knew how Preacher's Daughter was going to end, I wanted to go back in time to a moment of sweetness. I hope you enjoyed the greenery. I love this song with all my heart, and all 10 versions of it across the past 4 years. Oh, lush. Okay, but I want to know, like, do we not get to know like what the actual like story is exactly? Is it not written in any way, or is it just sort of like you get the story just from looking at it? Because I could click every single lyric and find out more and more, but I'm not going to be doing that. You know I'm not going to be doing that. So it does say here, while Ethel spirals and thinks about all the ways she could lose her beloved, her brain creates a detailed cinematic tragedy in which Willoughby is fatally wounded. So actually he isn't wounded, she just kind of imagines that up. Yeah, I'm going to look more into it, like, look through the lyrics properly in editing and just add, like, a little thing in there, because I'm not doing that right now. But, yeah, absolutely love the song. Thought it was a breath of fresh air. Just absolutely so cute, so delicate. Makes me so... It makes the album really feel so enticing, and I want to listen to it as soon as possible, really. But yeah. Anyway, next one I'm going to react to is Wolf Alice, White Horses. I had to listen to this one because I love Wolf Alice, and knowing that they also have a new album, I'm like, I need to be listening to this. But yeah, let's listen to White Horses. Let's get walking. Liking the sound already.
Can love have magnetic properties? Wrote a scholar from the
Okay.
island, they kept from me
Who's this singing?
like blasphemy, but I never thought names deserve such energy.
I wonder who was singing that bit. Wow. Ooh. That whooshing sound. Ooh, it's like a weird reverb thing.
To solve my unknown identity, just need an answer to the question in the taxi. I've seen God scream earth, the people closest to me. Small choose and wide and this is family. I choose you, yeah. That's cool. That cannon is crazy. Ooh. It's got such a lovely folky feeling. Like a modern rocky sea shanty. Especially because it is all about being on the ocean and that British feel to it as well. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that is actually such a lovely one. I love the way it explodes into the chorus as well. Like, oh, it just gives it that real... Oh, that one was such a fun one to walk to, actually, because you're like, da, 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 yeah, travelling, so good. Let's have a look at that one. Yeah, so who's that? Joel. Is Joel in the band? I imagine Joel is in the band, and I've probably read about Joel before. But, you know, I'm just so used to hearing Ellie singing. White Horse is a song on The Clearing, which is sung by Joel and is about the mystery of his heritage and his grandmother's journey to England. Oh, that's actually so sweet. It says here, I was on this big adventure with my best mates, never feeling the need to call one place home, living out a suitcase, all the stuff that comes with being in a band. I felt that the answers to who I am and where do I come from didn't matter so much. I'd chosen my family and they were the people around me. White Horses was me trying to pull all that into a tune, and Ellie, Joff and Theo helped me along the way. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm so glad that Joel got to sing a song and it's about him as well. They really are an awesome band. They really are, and they're so tight and continue to make such freaking good music. Love it. Okay, I really like the feel of that, and made me want to listen to the album so much, and I'm gonna have to, aren't I? Like, that's a good thing about listening to these songs separately. It's getting me excited to listen to albums. Like, I really want to listen to the Oklou album, obviously I want to listen to Ethel Cain, and I really want to listen to Wolf Alice and Florence and the Machine. I mean, come on. But that one isn't out yet. Alright, now we've got Ayesha, Erotica, Menlo Park. Alright, I'm excited for this one. Let's go. Oh. Wait, sorry. I need to definitely be walking if I'm going to be listening to a banger like that. But hang on, actually. Before we start. No, stop, treadmill. Stop. I'm not aligned. There we go. I wasn't like facing this way properly. All right. Listen, you don't get many reaction channels of people walking on their treadmill to the music. Actually, maybe you do. Maybe you freaking do and I just don't know it. But anyway, let's do it.
That is so bit crush, just crazy. Keeping scene alive. Woo! I love that.
The times you chose the liquor over us, and when we were heading, I think that you forget that I was.
Wow, lyrics.
I hope she loves you and she's nothing like me.
I actually think I need to look into these lyrics. I wasn't going to, but then... What the hell? Hey! Yeah! So good! Yes! I was going up faster on that one. I had to. It was getting me pumped. Woo! I'm going to be knackered after all this. But in a good way. Right, okay. Let's have a look at that. I have to. The bit crushing was so intense at first. Like, that I was like, I like it, but it's like a little too much. But then it changed. Where it did that like long stretched out bit crush sound, but it sounded kind of cool. And then like the vocals became a little bit more clear, and then there was like shifts in it, and then like little weird sounds like the crashing sound. Like I was actually like, oh, actually no, this has got way more to it than just the sort of bit crushy 4 on a 4 beat sort of thing. Pacing round, all dressed up for nothing again, 'cause you're in the ground. Got to let go and be cool with just another week passing me by. And I cry and I beg, and now I'm fucking anybody like you. And I lied when I said we could be friends to the end. I just got hit by your car again. What? Okay, it kind of speaks for it speaks for itself right there. And then, can you come home tonight to me? It will be fine. Please just come home tonight. It's not like you couldn't. You just wouldn't want to again. I don't get it. How we both could stop hurting for each other in the morning with a flight and a phone call. But I'm done with all the begging, all the please come back, I'm ready. All the times you chose the liquor over us and where we were heading. I think that you forget that I was willing to meet you in the middle. Well, I hope she loves you and she's nothing like me. Oh, okay. She's obviously just really upset and wants this person, and they've moved on basically, and she's like, well, they're nothing like me. And it seemed like it was a toxic relationship though. At first when I heard like all the times you chose the liquor over us, I was a bit like, wait, is this like a parent she's talking about actually? Could it actually be that? I don't know. Let me know if you know. Do let me know. At this point, I'm always like, you guys let me know, because you're the best. You actually know what's going on, and it could take me ages to find it out. But I love the sound of it. Feel like it was definitely a little bit of a heartbreak song going on there. But it absolutely sounded so good. Okay. Right, now we're moving on to ones that patrons have requested. And again, sorry, like patrons, if they're not all, I haven't got all your songs here, because some of you may have replied on Instagram, but I set it out so weirdly. So, yeah, I just got 4 here. But first of all, requested by Taylor. Taylor has actually requested Hayley Williams and her song Mirtazipine. Taylor, you did also request you put a few down, but I thought I'd go with this one as like a top pick, just because I'm actually genuinely interested in like what Hayley Williams sounds like now, because like I used to listen to Paramore years and years ago, but I haven't listened to Paramore in so long, and obviously this is just Hayley Williams on her own. Like I have no idea what Hayley Williams on her own sounds like. I don't even know anything about them now. I really don't. So, and also I was on Mirtazipine, so that also drew me to it, because I was like, oh, I was on Mirtazipine once. I was on that. It was actually pretty much the only antidepressant that actually somewhat helped, but it made me put on so much weight. It was crazy. I was on like the freaking like highest dose as well. I don't know. I don't feel like antidepressants really worked for me in general, but I felt like it kind of did something. It helped me sleep. And I think like being able to have a good sleep can help you anyway. Well, no, it definitely helps you. So I think that was definitely a part of it. And it made me eat, but it really made me eat. Oh yeah. Right, anyway, let's listen to it. Oh, okay. I like that little synthy bit crushy sound.
That smash and fusing to your bones for when you're crying at the sky. Here come my genie in a screw cap bottle to grant me temporary solace.
Temporary.
Who am I without you? Mirtazipine, you make me eat, you make me sleep.
That is so weird. That's literally what I said. Yeah. Oh, I love that detuned sound.
Never be the same. Feels like it's your fault it turned out that way. Here come my genie in a screw cap bottle. I could never be without her. I had to write a song.
It's so matter of fact. That's so accurate though, it's so weird. I literally was just saying to you guys. Oh, I love that. Oh, that frickin' bit crushing to the maximum.
You make me eat, you make me sleep. Mirtazipine, dream.
With the acoustic. I love it when that happens in songs. Like you got the electric guitars and then like a sudden acoustic. It just, it's one of my favourite things. Oh, I just got electric shock. Well, I'm not surprised I got electric shock. Wearing freaking Crocs on the treadmill with my laptop and lights and everything. No, that's just so weird. Like, I promise you, I have not heard that song before, but obviously I've taken Mirtazipine before, so it doesn't really matter. No, it was just weird that she mentioned the two things, like, you help me eat, you help me sleep. I literally just said to you guys, like, yeah, it definitely helped me sleep and it definitely helped me, like, eat a bit more. And, like, I was just saying how that can obviously help with depression. And I'm like, wait, that's so weird. That's just so weird. But I wonder what it actually does to the chemicals in your brain, though. Well, obviously it helps you sleep and helps you eat. That it changes those chemicals. But like, is it because it makes that happen that it soothes the depression a little bit, or is there more to it? I don't know because it doesn't like. Nah, I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, I remember it did that for me, but obviously it seemed to really, really help her, so that's amazing. That's great. Glad she absolutely loves it, and I'm glad she's singing about it and really saying, you know, you actually helped me out. But also it shows me that actually she deals with depression and so on, and that sucks, but it's really good being able to talk about things that help her, because some people say no to medication. That's absolutely fine, everyone's choice and what they do, but some people say no because of reasons that are like not overly valid, you know, like some people just push it away because of like an ego thing or because they don't trust it or whatever. But I always say it's worth a go and just see how you feel. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. Now, I've tried pretty much all of them, and there have been ones that have been, well, most of them have done nothing actually, if I'm really honest, but I've definitely had side effects of some. For one, I cannot take amitriptyline. It would have been so good if I could take amitriptyline because that also helps facial nerve pain, but it also made me freaking crazy. Like the most existential dread and like deep sadness, like it was like nihilism, such bad nihilism. So yeah, glad that I'm off that one. But even when I remember back to it, like really scares me and it makes me sometimes think that like, because that was like last year, a few months before everything like kicked off with my illnesses, and it just makes me feel like, what if that had some weird thing to do with it, as like a sort of echo of like what I've got going on now is like an echo of what that did. But I'm like, no, let's not think like that. But because it was so bad, but it also, I was taking that at the same time as something bad happening in my life, but it didn't help it. It just made everything worse. But yeah, anyway, we now have PinkPantheress, and this is requested by Louis, I do believe. We have PinkPantheress, Tonight. Let's go. Oh, better be walking, Fern. Oh yeah, really gotta be walking. Feels like I'm walking through the mall. Hi.
I waited all this time, now I guess it's time like an old child. I leave my bedroom with my posters of you up. It's like, what? I do this all because you're my superstar. Why is it all emotional to me? You want sex with me? Come talk to me. Come on. You want sex with me? Come talk to me.
I really love those keys.
Talk later, that's why I'm going tonight. Your house on fire, that's why I'm going tonight. House on fire,
Yeah?
that's why I'm going tonight.
I love those keys. That is the selling point.
I waited all this time, now I guess it's time like an old child. And how many hours can we stay up? You can ruin my makeup. Yes, it's fine. You could even ruin my life.
You could even ruin my life.
Anticipation makes me feel like throwing up. But tonight, can you get ready? What's going on? You want sex with me? Come talk to me. Talk later.
I've got static hair. I'm going to be getting crazy electric shocks.
Sex with me? Come talk to me. Come on. You want sex?
That bouncy, and it's so elastic.
Come on.
Wow, wow, wow.
Come talk to me.
Oh, I love the echoes. Oh my gosh, I actually forget how much I love PinkPantheress. I've not listened to her in a while. Oh, electric shock. Oh no, something's causing great static. It wasn't doing that, and then now it is. I need some wood near me so that I can touch it. I've got wood down here. Conduct it in there. Oh, I don't want to be getting electric shocks. My hair's going static as well. Anyway, yeah, I forget how much PinkPantheress's music is actually so damn good. Like, sometimes when I'm thinking of PinkPantheress, I'm like, oh yeah, her cute little garagey drum and bass sort of vibes, her cute voice, yeah. But I forget the freaking, like, cool, like, echoes and, like, different, like, those keys were such a selling point. I was like, ooh, like, she adds, like, interesting sounds in there, like a jungly sound, and, like, you know, it's like atmospheric. It really feels like you're going somewhere. I don't know. It's so eclectic and there's loads of details. And I forget about it. I do. And I shouldn't, because it's awesome. It's actually so good. Actually, that's really made me want to go back and listen to her albums and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that, because that's actually so good. I can't believe I forgot. But, yeah. Anyway, another one we've got is... Light Design by Turnstile, and this is requested by Lily. And I'm going to start walking, but I'm really freaking scared of getting electrocutions. Let's go. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh, I like this. Woo! Wow. So, like, spacious. Got that shoegazy kind of feel. With all that, you know, reverb. I love how that sits in the back with the guitars. But the sort of chugging is very... Oh, God, it's over. It's over. Damn. Okay. Right, stopping it again. That was a quick one. Let me touch this book. Pages are wood, aren't they? They're made of wood. Okay, I'm good. I'm safe. But look, my hair keeps getting so static. No, that was gorgeous. It was like the bass and like the sort of chuggy sound and the drums are very like here, stereo actually, but kind of forward. But then like his voice actually felt mono. His voice felt mono, but more like reverby and more like, whoa, you know? That's actually really interesting how like the more drier sounds of stereo, actually that really inspires me. That really inspires me. I haven't really thought of doing that so much. I mean, I feel like I've done that without thinking about it, but actually thinking about it, I really like that. The more stereo dry sounds and the more mono reverb sounds. That's so cool. It felt really 90s. That came out in 2025. What? Felt super 90s, or even before 90s in a way. Yeah, because it also had like a 60s, 70s sound to it as well. Oh, love it. Very good. All right, I think it's the last one now. Freaking hell. Actually got through quite a lot of songs here. So also, yeah, like I said, I will make a post on YouTube and then we can make a massive Wheel of Fortune sort of vibe, and I'll be picking songs at random, maybe about 10 or 15 if we come to it. We'll see how we go. I'm not going to like make promises, just see how we go. But yeah, last one now, and it is Slayyyter, Beat Up Chanel. Okay, let's do it. And this was actually requested by Cass. I haven't actually written your names by the songs, I just remember, guys. You know, I'm just flexing that I remember who requested what. All right, let's go. Oh my gosh, I'm not walking. Ooh, gritty. Oh, I love the way she's like kind of sleazily slurring through it. The melody with the synths. Oh. I love that. Ooh. Building tension. The static on my hair is going insane. Sex, money, drugs, chains on my chest, vintage Celine, diamond grills, champagne. It reminds me of Fergie Glamorous, the Slayyyter version. I love that synth. Whoa. Oh, that is so good. Too scared to touch the computer because of my static hair. Look at it. Hang on. Look at all these flyaways from the static. I'm too scared. Right, touch the Lana Del Rey poetry book. Touch the Lana Del Rey poetry book. Get all that wood. So that I don't, okay, I didn't electrocute myself. That's good. Right. I'm getting off this damn treadmill. I've been walking for ages. Oh, my sweaty little red ears. Oh. Okay, gosh, actually, that was quite a lot of songs, wasn't it? That was quite a lot of bloody songs. We started off in my bedroom, sat down. I just had this feeling. I was like, no, this isn't going to work. Something's not quite right here, and it's not going to work. And then I was like, oh God, how do I stand up, like find somewhere in my room to stand up? What I actually started to like have a mini panic, not a big one, but a mini one. I was like, oh no, this is starting to feel like how when I used to do videos and I used to stress and feel tired and pain already. And I was like, no, this time, Fern, you're going to do whatever you can to find the most comfort you can find so that you can actually do exactly what you wanted to do, which was a video that no one asked for. I suggested, because that just shows how much I wanted to do this, right? The only thing that gets in my way is the pain, is the discomfort. So I was like, right, you just got to find a way. And then at first in my room, I was like, I can't find a standing up position. I just cannot. It's not working. Like, there's not like enough space. There's not enough, like, I have to it was just bad. So I was like, right, I'll come in the living room. I'll set it all up in the living room and I'll stand. And I thought, yeah, you know what? I've got my back brace on now. I can stand a little bit. Yeah, that's good. And then after a bit of standing, I was like, yeah, oh, such relief, yeah. But then I was like, oh, no, actually, this is starting to get painful too. This is genuinely starting to hurt. So I was like, right, fuck it. Let's try the treadmill. And I don't know how it's going to sound in editing. It might sound really loud and annoying. I'm going to try and do my best. But my God, did it help me through? You saw how much it helped me. Isn't it crazy to think that, like, no, not sitting and relaxed. Well, actually, if I was to be laid down in bed in a certain position, I would have been comfy too. But I was like, no, I want to be upright. I don't want to be slouching and lounging in bed. I want to be upright. I want to do something. I want to have that. I got energy in me. Let's use it. So actually just being able to walk. And when I started walking, I could feel all the tension start to like melt down and like loosen up. And like my middle back started to like, the muscles started to just like unwind and it just felt good. And I also did take some naproxen and that helped too. So yeah, just doing that walking, it just absolutely got everything flowing again. And I was like, oh yeah, that's the way to do it. I think I'm going to have to not every day, every time I do a video, it will be different. Sometimes I will be in bed. Sometimes I'm going to be walking on a treadmill. Sometimes I'll be sat in a chair, but we'll always find a way. And this time I need to really say to myself, it doesn't matter how long it takes. Don't panic. Don't even panic. The more you panic, the longer it will take. And don't give up. Just try and find that place where you feel good. And if I genuinely just cannot feel good, then I won't do the video. You know what I mean? I just won't do it. But no, we did it. And I feel great. Anyway, sorry, I just wanted to go through that process with you. Just wanted to talk about it. Oh my God, guys. Done it. That was really fun. And I really will do the video where I do like the sort of Wheel of Fortune, because like in those song selections, there's a lot of like more niche ones or ones that like aren't big popular songs and whatever. So like it'll be fun to do that. Some more like, specific choices and stuff. That would be really nice. And I don't know when I'll do that, of course, but I really hope to do it sooner than later. I do, but I am not to think about those things. I am not to think about those things. I will go with where my soul leads me at the moment. And that's all I can do. And it's all that is, and it's healthy to do it that way right now. Because, this isn't even though I've got Patreon still and all of that, I don't class this as my job anymore. Like, I'm not treating it like a job. I'm treating this as a hobby. And as a hobby, I want to just be able to do what I want to do. And there are definitely some Patreon album requests that I want to get through as well. But again, I need to find my groove, find the exact pain management, find exactly what I need to help me do these videos. Like today, I found a really good sort of rhythm today, but every day is different, like I said. So yeah, just trying things out at the moment, and I really do hope you enjoyed. And yeah, what should I call you instead of spirit guides? My wonderful little cutie snacks? My wonderful sexy ass bitches? Or should I just say, hello everybody, hi, how are you? Should I just do a, hi, right, today we're going to be doing this. I don't know, I feel like I just want to do that, hi, you alright? Just keep it cash. Because when I go, hello, my wonderful spirit guys, it's like a performance. I'm ready to entertain. But actually, I just want to be like, hi, alright? Let's have a chat. Let's listen to some music together. Let's just chill out. It just gives me no expectations, just feels more relaxed. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go now because I'm blabbering on, but I love you a lot. And yeah. Now that I'm off the treadmill, my brain's like, my nerves are starting to feel funny. I don't know why. I think again it's like the shift of day. I say again, but like whatever. I'm not talking anymore. Love you all, and I shall see you next time.